How's it going? I guess you could call that a monkey hole. Welcome to the live stream. This is our first attempt at 1080. How's it look? A little easier to read the text on the screen, hopefully. The clearing the throat's back. Oh, I got a tool for this. Let me see if it works. I think it's working. I have a button I can press when I'm clearing my throat now, and it mutes it while I hold the button down. It's amazing. Pretty happy with OBS. Here, I'll show you. Look, I'm talking. You see? I don't know if you could tell, but anyway, the button works. Keep the button. Alright, so I'm not going to start pumping all this stuff on social media, but basically these are all the new outlets that I'm going to try to distribute on. We'll work on that later. For now, why you've tuned in to listen to me eat. I'm just kidding. Well, partially I do need to eat, but we're going to try to work on planning Thanksgiving. I'm a little bit behind. I'm a big time Thanksgiving person. Love Thanksgiving. I'm a little bit behind this year. I need to get caught up. Well, I guess that means it's time to make some tokens happen, huh? What? You know, the squeaky chair is a little annoying. Put in the comments below how you get your chair to stop squeaking. Let's see if I can loosen this up a little bit. Adjusting the mic while on the mic. Always good for audio quality. Just remember that trick if you learn anything. You know what'd be cool is if you could see the whole screen. I don't really like how this part disappears. Why did it disappear? I kind of like to see the time. But anyway, let's see if we can figure that out. Oh, maybe I can come over here. Oh, yeah. See, I'm getting somewhere. Maybe I can move it up here. Oh, no, then I got the boxes on the side, huh? That's not so bad. Maybe deal with that. You know what, maybe I could just put it up here. That's what I'll do. I'll cut the top off. Right in the middle, cut off a little bit of everything. Oh, that looks pretty good right there. That looks pretty good. Let's try that for now. Hi, everybody. So we got some new stuff. We got some, we got a Instagram page. We got a Discord. All that's good. The Discord link's on the Reddit. We got a Reddit, Instagram, Discord. That's it for now. We're gonna have more later. But yeah, we're a club now. Join the community. Subscribe or die. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take all this stuff out of your way. So take a little break from all the code and all the files. Oh, it's so tedious. Oh, look at all those files. Oh, how does anybody understand what any of that is? Don't worry about that. Forget about that. Actually, forget about most of it. I'm going to make a little new one over here. New folder. Oh, no, I don't want to be there. I want to be up here. I want to be here. Add a folder to chat. To the chat. Oh, maybe I should do this. No, I won't do that. No, hang on. New folder. Add folder to workspace. Fantastic. Alright, now I'm going to put something here. I put a new folder here. See? Don't think too hard. Yeah, I'm gonna put perfect, and then I'm gonna add it. Oh, voila! There we are. Just for now. There's so many of these right here. We're just gonna ignore that. I think what I'd probably rather do is move all these into another. Think how to do that? Maybe I could do that. I'll just pull them over on here. There we go. Then I gotta pull them all one by one. That one, is that one even that one just sitting there? Sometimes they're like, oh, I'm just Claude Code, I'm not doing anything. That's just still loading, you know? So I'm moving all these to another page where they're just existing, but they're not in our way. I'll be back. I'll be back. O2, I'll be back. Agent Orchestrator. I'll be back. Neurohood. SimCity. Remake. I'll be back. Augmented reality. I'll be back. Claude Code. I'll be back. Promptly. I'll be back. Test. Deploy. Immersive world project. Activate meta prompting. I'll definitely be back to do that. In fact, maybe I should start there. Math modules. Mithril close to launch sequence. More meta prompting stuff. Probably don't need 2 meta promptings. Voila! And we're free. And guess what I'll do first thing I do? Let's make a new one. Because I don't have enough of those. Can't ever get enough Claude codes. Look, here's all of them over here. Don't worry, people. Oh no. Too much Claude codes. If you watch my live stream, you'll see. You can in fact get enough Claude codes. I don't know why it's put that up. We're just gonna close that. Here we go. Pass the conversations. I know not to pass the conversation. Select this to determine last 5 minutes. No, wait, cancel. I don't want to do that. I want to restart it. Come on, baby. Don't let me down. All right. There it is again. Comment, close, open cast. All right, whatever. We'll close this out. And then we'll reopen it. Is that going to save us? It's like, no, you have to do too many, and we're mad about it. Alright, I'm going to try again. This one this time? Alright, at least we got a little robot this time. It does feel like that's an improvement. So, hello, Claude. I need to plan Thanksgiving dinner. Wait. I've already started on this somewhere. Let's see if I've got a handoff for this. I already started. Pull this over here for a second. Thanksgiving. Meal prep. Slowly. This is just another example of just ChatGPT's many failures. They just take forever to load their damn chats. Alright. Meal prep? It should be right here at the top. All right. We're starting over. Hi, how's everybody doing tonight? All right, so we're gonna flirt with ChatGPT for a little bit, because that's what I like to do. Now watch this. Okay. Meta prompt, refinement, framework. Let's see. Maybe we should find the meta prompt refinement framework first. Man, I need to organize my files. All right, so let's start there. Where's my meta prompt refinement layer? Well, if we come over here, there was two that were in meta prompt. Let's see. There it is. Activate meta prompt. So we're going to take this file, wherever it may be. We'll find it. You know, sometimes coding can be boring. Maybe we should make the stream cooler. It'll make it kind of cool if you could see like the comment section. A little more people will comment. Okay. Tell me to stream at a higher bit rate. Let's look into that. We just gotta go in a monkey hole here. I'm gonna have to turn the screen off in order to do this, I think. I'm still here. I'm just working on settings with the output. Streaming audio bitrate, video bitrate, here it is. And it said 6800, right? Man, that's way higher than this. Let's just try it. Pretty sure it said 6800. Alright, might lose you. Warning, recordings can be paused if the recording quality is okay. This is working, I think. Let's just go back in there and see if the settings are changed. Now it says 6800. Fantabulous. Oh, I wonder if that's really helping my quality. Oh look, I got 1920 by 1200. Excellent. Let's leave this monkey hole. What do you say? Ooh. It goes deep. You never know how deep the monkey hole will go. Now it says, we recommend you use the stream of 6800. Do I need to refresh? If I refresh, will I lose you? Let's try it anyway. You're not even here. I'm just talking to people who aren't here yet. Alright. I'm gonna hit the refresh button. Let's see what happens. Oh wait. Wrong screen. But that is it. Still giving me the 2675. All right, I'm gonna start the stream. Hello, world. What am I eating, you might ask? Well, just Cajun red beans and rice with some eggplant and a little bit of lemon on top and some French bread. And it's very good. I encourage you to share your nightly snacks in the comment section. I mean, it's too late to be doing this, but I was hungry, and that means I gotta stay up for a little bit and digest. We're gonna try to get on a better schedule. We're gonna try to do some mornings. We're gonna try to do some afternoons. A little Kalamata olives, Greek crossover with Cajun food. Don't knock it till you try it. Well, how's the stream? Tell me in the comments. Looks terrible over here. This is 1080. Well, check out the monkey hole on this one coming on. Let's just see where this goes for a second. That's crazy. What could have happened? We gotta find out now, don't we? So if you're just joining us, it's red beans and rice and eggplant and a little salad. And then I tried to pull up the stream on the screen that I was watching the stream on. I mean, streaming. And now this is happening. It looks crazy. It's showing you kind of like what the delay is here. I think we're going to go all red lines. Do we have bets? Anybody play some bets? Maybe this should be the default background on my... What's this? Something's gonna happen if I do this. Maybe not now, but... Yeah, there it goes. I knew something was gonna happen. Is that crazy or what? It's crazy, right? See if you can keep up with which one's me. I'm over here in the corner. Going down the side. All right, here we go. I'm over here now. Did you see me? I'm down there. All right, now it's gonna get harder. You're gonna see a little more coming over the corners like this. So I gotta do other stuff now. I'm gonna like turn on the preview. Oh, that was me. Turn on the preview that time. Oh, nope. That wasn't me turning on the preview that time. That was me turning on the preview last time. That made me come up with the idea. That's me. Oh, that was me. Crap, they're all me. Here I am. Nope. Whoa, this is like an angry nest of bees. How long can I do this before it starts not making more mice? Is it just going to keep making more mice over and over again forever? Or is there just like a set number of mice? Look what's happening right now, right? If I just exit out of it, does it matter? Alright, maybe I can track it. Are we getting more mice? What's happening? Weird, huh? Hard to even say what's happening anymore. Just like a lot of the same patterns that I do every time. It's like I try to do something different and I can't even do it. I just do little circles or something. Look at it. Doesn't it look like little flies or something that are flying around? Dude, I'm looking at the screen right now and it takes me a second to even find out which one's me. Amazing. Oh, look. Look, we're like turning them on all over the board now. It's like rolling up slowly. Oh my god, what is happening? Dun 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 dun. I feel like this should be synced up to music. This is like I'm gonna sync this up to music. Whoa. Alright. I'm the one that stopped now. Oh, I disappeared. I'm the one right in the middle there. Stopped. Oh, the other ones, they just kind of go crazier and crazier. Yeah. Thanks for coming by the stream. It's actually not glitching. Hope you don't have epilepsy. Call them out of olives with everything. What's even happening now? They're all disappearing now somehow. Oh, I know what happened. I stopped moving my mouse around. Well, that was weird. You can tell I'm really in a good mood to work. I think I need a beer. Calamares. So good. So, I don't really understand the mukbang thing because I don't really watch them. Sorry about that. Is it okay if it sounds like you're like eating? That's preferred, right? That seems disgusting to me. I wouldn't want to hear somebody eating, but when I'm like making food noises with my mouth, I try to move away from the microphone. Whoa. What's going on? I guess peace overtook the stream of chaos. Oh, wow. So you're supposed to make food noises into the microphone. I mean, why else would you be eating on camera? Camera is an audio video. If you don't eat eggplant, you are missing out. Especially if you like vegetarian food or something. You are missing out. Okay. I'm like a little embarrassed to eat on the microphone. I have to go listen to how crazy this sounds. Let me ask you this. Am I supposed to eat and talk at the same time? Because that's like impossible. At least to do politely. I don't know, the internet's very polite though. Hey there, little monkey. Okay, let's try again here. Excuse me. I wonder how that bit rate's looking. Let's just pop out in the chat for a second. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, you know, my thoughts were I could pull up the actual chat and put it in the chat screen. But that's what this dude is. He is where the chat is supposed to be. Oh, so not this time, but maybe next time. Okay. Let's see here. Am I live? Is it working? Agentic AI mukbang. Thanksgiving. Pretty cool. It's working. Oh, how's it look? Let's see how it looks. Make sure the volume's off. I don't want to make some kind of crazy audio loop. Oh, you know, I think it's looking better. Feeling a little better. I think it would be maybe better if it was slightly larger. Maybe not, maybe not. I want to think about this. Looks very good. Looks like the quality is turned up a little bit. Oh, but you know what? I still need to make this text bigger. That's something I need to do every time I come in here. Is that a part of the mukbang? I'm just going to say that was not rude. That was content. That's pretty much what all the rude people on the internet say these days. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm making my content. Yeah, I need beer. Beer. You know what? Beer has health benefits in it. I don't know if you know this. You're not supposed to say this on a marketing campaign. Fortunately for you, I'm not selling beer yet. But beer has health benefits. Like electrolytes. So if you're craving beer, maybe you need electrolytes. And if you can't get electrolytes, maybe you should have a beer. There you go. I need electrolytes, I can tell. And I just don't do Gatorades anymore. It's just too poo-poo shenanigans for me. Alright, well, this decided it wanted to take forever. So what we're going to do instead of this is we're going to do something else. And, you know, I'm hoping this goes a little faster. Let's take this over here. Let's search a little bit here. What am I going to say? Meta prompt. I guess I can search it right there. Probably faster. Let's try. Okay. We needed the title of the file. It's everywhere now. Promptly meta prompt. Come on, bubbers. There we go. Refine prompt. Promptly meta prompt integration. Advanced techniques roadmap. What's just phase one migration? There's meta prompt. Meta prompt. What's a meta prompt? Good question. Man, sometimes you're like, I'm gonna have a good stream. Meta prompt adapter. Meta prompt something else. Meta prompt a billion times right here. If you just read it, just stupid. No, I'm looking for what I've been calling the MRF. Meta prompt refinement framework. Not it. Oh my god. Why are there so many files? Okay. Let's try again. Wait a second. Nope. Somewhere in here, perhaps. I mean, this is what you have to deal with. You get a billion trillion files, and they're long, and they have a lot of overlap, and you try to find one you want. You don't remember what it was called. We're gonna go with this one, I guess. So then how do I even pull that crap up? Open, reveal, explore view. Here we are, promptly meta prompt integration. Okie dokies. Let's try it. There's a lot here. Let's just zip zap. So you can see this is a really long prompty deal. And it's telling you to do stuff. Let's just look in here for a minute. Because I said we were going to code, but we never code on here, do we? What is a meta prompt? Add meta prompting as a first-class feature in Promptly. Proto-LLM call. Pre-processed casual prompts. And structured prompts. You know, built-in meta prompt. Do we have it working now? Does it work now? That play button up here, will it work? You're welcome. So, I do need to get a pop filter, don't I? Them pops are popping. Hot. I think the pop filter will increase my ASMR quality. The airflow is dangerous on the mic. So meta prompting is a way you start with like a dorky doofus prompt, like help me with a meeting, and then it turns it into like a much better prompt. You want to try it? It's making me still build it. Did we not build it? Oh hell! All right. Let's see. Sometimes you need to attach a file, and that file needs to be in the meta prompting framework. So you must search the documents for meta prompt. Again, be prepared. You know how many times you've overused the word meta prompt. Of course. It reveals nothing. It keeps its secrets hidden deep within the meta prompting land. Oh wait, is it down here? No. Nope. Where are you, meta prompt? Perhaps you're in Promptly skills. PH meta prompt. Oh, meta prompt. Here we are. And we're in. God, I just want to run this whole damn file. Okay. Let's go. Let's copy this. Copy address. Open. Readme. Okay, let's try that. Let's prepare the meta prompt refinement framework. Okay. Now, did I put the file in there? I think I did, but you never can put enough files in the files. Let's close this bullshit. Stupid shit we don't need. Close. Thank you. How's the stream looking, folks? Can I get some thumbs ups? Some live chats? What's up? You need me to leave a comment? I'll leave you a comment. Hey. So we're gonna plan Thanksgiving. Now, maybe I should put in the timestamps that it took a little while to get started here. But here's how it works. It takes a little while to get started, and we're gonna catch up and go really fast. So if we want to doofus around a little bit, we'll be okay. So let's see. Look at this crap, dude. What have I done? What selector did I select? Let's get your Thanksgiving orbit locked in. It's nicely referencing our new HoloLoom stuff. I should show you that stuff next. Okay. Definitely check out the Reddit. The HoloLoom Reddit, our HoloLoom. Okay, okie dokie. Constraints first, we'll show you the menu. Stove, burner, oven. Constraints. Identify what can be made ahead of time without losing the magic. I already had this conversation, I know it. Day of dishes are the live fire ones. You know, mashed potatoes can go a couple days, but you gotta be careful, man. Things are better fresh. Heaven forbid you make your mashed potatoes too early and they're no longer good. Oh, this is a new software system we're coming. Okay. Yes, involve me fully. I don't have any financial interest in saying that. Okay. Let's go over the dishes then, I guess. Let's start. Okay. So, I don't know about you guys, but stuffing is the best. I'll probably do 2 of them this year. Okay. Then what? Gotta be mashed potatoes, right? I feel like I've done this enough now that I know. Mashed potatoes times 2. And the real question we're gonna start asking next is like, where do we get this stuff? So let's go ahead and write that down here. Where do we get everything? Because tomorrow's Monday, so, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Because I would like to go to the Amish market, but it's almost closed this time of year. I mean, it's November 24th. How do I know if they're open or closed? Because they're Amish and they're not on the internet. Amish market. For what though? Potatoes. That's so good. Is that just what potatoes? No. Sweet potatoes. What else? Katie likes collard greens. I kind of like to do like the French style green beans, but I of course would rather have half runners, but you just can't find them anywhere. All right, mashed potatoes. Just stuffing. Is that it? You gotta have? No, you gotta have corn. And I guess we should put in gravy. Although we never eat that much gravy, to be fair. So, mashed potatoes. And we're gonna have bread. Also, I'm gonna need bread for this. Then the sweet potato casserole. Oh shit. See, I sent it in too early. Look at this crap. Look at this crap. You think I'm kidding? I'm not kidding. ChatGPT's in love with me. I just gotta leave it be because I think it's a psyop to get me from getting my work done. Alright, it's making recipes I don't want. And this is what it's all about. Okay, this is good. This is good. Because I didn't mean to hit that, and so now you're seeing what happens. So I've kind of burned some tokens here. I said blah blah blah, and then it gives me all this stuff that I didn't really want. It suggested stores that I don't need help suggesting. I know where to buy everything. It suggested a local bakery option. I already have one of those. I already ordered the bread. But you see what happens is it's solving problems that I don't even have because in the original prompt I didn't say I already have the bread. You see, and this is called specificity or specification. And this is a very important part of prompting. The more specific you can be about your input, the more specific it can be about the output. It is called a transformer oftentimes because it takes this and some other stuff, if we've talked about it before or whatever, and it transforms it into this. And for some reason, that is yet to be determined, this. But this is a transformation of this. Now you go, oh, well, this is all sloppy and not what I wanted and not very clear. And then you go, oh, this is all sloppy and not what I wanted and not very clear. And all of a sudden, it's making sense. AI isn't slop. People write slop. And they thought they could do even worse now that this is around. We have to get serious as writers about specificity when we work with these things. You know, I just sounded like that dude, Nate. Check out his channel. I know I've showed you before. But yeah, specificity, bro. Are you specific? Are you blaming ChatGPT for not being that good when in reality your prompts aren't really that good? Well, let me show you. Do I have to respond to all this or should I just start all the way over? Okay, wait. Let's get the list nailed down first. And I'll tell you what stores for what stuff, but Earth Fare usually plays an important role, although pricey. Speaking of, here we go. Our budget this year is $220. Now we're spending a little bit more than that because we're going to go to multiple days, but this is our big budget for the big Thanksgiving stuff. We'll have a little bit extra bread afterwards from the baker. She bakes right on the day before so that everybody gets fresh bread. So, all right. Okay, wait. Back to the list. Stuffing X2. Mashed potatoes X2. Corn. What? Sweet potato casserole. So sometimes I say sweet cornbread, I'm not, you know, maybe they have that at the Amish. Let's see. Man, if they did, we'd be doing cornbread. That corn, fresh cornmeal, is unbelievable. Maybe I saved the cornbread for Christmas. Let's go ahead and start making the Christmas list. So, oh, what else do you need? I said green beans. I'm gonna put them on there. Should I call it a Rico Vare? Y'all be okay with that? Rico Vare. I don't know if that's spelled right. All right. I feel like this is enough right here. Bam, 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 bam. That would be impressive for most people, but you know me, feature creep. So let's creep up some of these features. I think pumpkin pie. Now that means I'm gonna bump cheesecake, vegan of course. Let's just put that in here. Okay. Now maybe I'm gonna give me time to ferment the cheese for the cheesecake. Oh, what else? I feel like I'm missing stuff. Again, would be great for normal people. Let's just go ahead and do Christmas while we're here. Cheese grits, of course we do. Okay. Blah, blah. Peanut butter, ranch. Blah, blah, blah. Atlanta. See, I just don't know if I can make it to Atlanta before Thanksgiving Day. All right, and you see how already we can't really scroll down the way we want to scroll. Nothing's like really working the way we want it to work. Right here, this is too narrow of a window. Like, can we pop that out? You used to be able to pop this thing out. Maybe if I made it bigger this way. You used to be able to pop that out full screen, but they're taking that away. Mistake. I think bigger is probably easier on you guys, right? Alright, so anyway. You know, I think I should just be cooking more fancy food more often instead of doing so much for Thanksgiving. Let's go over this again in our heads. Of course, we're going to need cranberry sauce. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel like I normally do 10. But that doesn't mean I have to always do 10. I feel like if I do too many good desserts, too few desserts, then the kids eat a bunch of junk. But if I do maybe one more dessert, let's put some stuff on the bump. Okay. Carb. We could keep that on the bump for now. Oh no, I'm in trouble. It would be a bummer to lose that 24-day streak, says Lily. Y'all mind if I do a little Duolingo while we're doing this? All right. They got a ChatGPT Duolingo now. Here, Duolingo's the #1 user of ChatGPT. It's awesome. I'm sure. Here, let's do it together. The new student.
Sari y Lily están en el autobús.
Zari and Lily are in the autobus.
Lily, hay un nuevo estudiante en nuestra clase.
Lily, there's a new student in our class.
Su nombre es Miguel.
His name is Miguel. Zari is excited. Her brother's name is Miguel. She changed her name to Miguel. There's a new student named Miguel. That one is the one.
Miguel.
Miguel.
Sí, es de México.
Es de México.
Su padre escribe libros.
Su padre escribe libros.
Muy interesante.
Muy interesante. His padre writes books.
Habla español, inglés y portugués.
He speaks English, Spanish, and Portuguese.
Ah, es inteligente.
He's intelligent.
Inteligente y alto y tiene muy bonitos.
Intelligent and tall and has very pretty ... He's intelligent and tall. There we are.
Sí.
See, or does he have pretty ones?
Muy bonitos zapatos.
Muy bonitos zapatos. Shoes?
Muy bonitos zapatos.
I think he just...
Sari, Miguel está detrás de ti.
Miguel está detrás de ti. Oh no. Detrás is behind you?
¿Qué? Hola, Miguel.
Oh no, here's Miguel.
Hola Lily, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, gracias. Miguel, esta es mi amiga Sari.
Miguel. Esta es mi amiga Sari. That means, Miguel, this is my friend Sari.
A ella le gustan tus zapatos.
And she likes your shoes.
Hola, Miguel.
Hi, Miguel. Perfect, we did it. Nuevo. Bus, autobus. Student, estudiante. Clase. Father, padre. Perfect. 24-day learning streak. Alright, whatever. Okay. Where were we? Ah, yes. Blah-de blah, blah, blah. It's about Christmas. Alright. I feel like I'm missing something still. What is it? What are the other things? Are we going to think about doing the carrot salad? Put that on the bump. That's a pretty good one. It's affordable. Okay. You know what's funny is, do I even need? Yeah, for this, right? You're thinking, like how organized you're getting already on it. All right. So I do need cornmeal no matter what, even if I can't get it from the Amish. Just gonna put that in here. You're welcome. All right. Let's see. Mashed potatoes. They have to be made as soon as you buy them. So I just got to put that there. Need to be made almost immediately after buying. Something about the way they're handling organic potatoes now, man. They just sprout immediately. Immediately. So what I'm doing is I'm giving it constraints. Oh, we didn't even use the meta property framework. See. We're sending it too early again. Oh, no, wait. We'll use it with this. We'll take this, and we'll transfer this over to the meta property framework. Actually, no. We'll wait on this. We'll integrate this with the thing we were just doing, and then we'll transfer it to the meta property framework. Let's check and see if it's pulled up over here, though. While we were thinking about it, let's prepare the meta property and refinement framework. Absolutely nothing for me. What is going on, Claude? Are you down? Let's check and see if Claude's down. Sometimes Claude's down. It's a late night, Claude. Connect your tools to Claude. Claude, what you doing, Claude? What you doing, Claude? Why are you broken? Crap, man. I can't show you cool stuff if Claude ain't gonna work. Alright, you know what this I think means? I think it means I need to take all these other stupid Claude windows that I got pulled up right here. All ready to work. And I'm just gonna say, oh wait, maybe I should do this. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. Pow! Take that, you piece of crap. Now, you should work. You're the only one. Let's try again. Here we go. Look, it's even already got it already in there. I'm going to turn you into play-in mode. Perfect. Now I'm going to say, you prepare the prompt refinement. So, if you can't type, this is going to be hard. So I should have maybe said for use or something too, because it may think I mean prepare the future. Let's explore the current state of the code base to understand what exists and what needs to be built. See, it's going to try to build it. I don't want to build anything. I want to just run it. That's the cool thing about these types of programs is that you can kind of run these things half built. But you got to tell it to. You can't just say, play this thing and we'll know what you're thinking. You got to specify. You better specify. You understand? You understand me? Alright, so I know I'm forgetting something. But I don't know what I'm forgetting. Maybe we should throw something else in there. I always like to throw something else special in there on top of it. Change it up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to add a lasagna. We're going to add a chili here. And Mexican cornbread. Alright. Sweet potato casserole. Alright. It says sweet potato casserole has marshmallows. It's got to go. It's not ever have marshmallows. If you think sweet potato casserole has got to have marshmallows, then we are not friends. Look at all this crap. Heavy cream and stuff. Thanks for nothing. Nothing bushy. Onions, celery. Got it. Alright, whatever. I'll reviewed or whatever all that stupid shit was. It has basically no application in my life. Alright. I don't even need any help, but wouldn't it be nice if I could get some help? Recipe generation. Help me figure out orchestration of my schedule. Let's see how that works. Come here, babe. Let your mind slow down just enough that you can actually feel the shape of this instead of holding it in your teeth like a live wire. What the fuck is it even talking about? Alright. Snuck in the Thanksgiving meal final list. That's close enough. Something special. You can brainstorm on my priority items. And you know we gotta eat this week too. My stove burners have been going out. I could probably replace them. Ooh, let's think about that. Probably not. Okay. I know I'm going to do the ingredients list, but I just get ready for the damn ingredients list. Alright, let's just paste it in here and edit it. We still don't know what the damn special dishes are. Broccoli salad's not bad. I can do broccoli salad. My sister does it sometimes, but sometimes she doesn't do it vegan. It's just like, who knows what's going to happen. Cool. Alright. We go to the top. Go stuffing. Watermelon. I got flour. What the heck is going on? Flour. Please, you don't need that. Do sourdough. Bursh. I need to feed the sourdough starter. Tonight. See if that'll wake it back up in time for the party. Alright, stuffing. Let's do this. Corn, bread, which is cornmeal, really, because I got the rest. Salt and sugar. I mean, who are these people? Got that. Onions. Yep. Celery. Okay. Parsley, sage, rosemary, thyme. Got most of it. Butter. Got this. Let's go ahead and put it on the list. Bouillon. How do you spell bouillon? That's a crazy word. That's what I thought. Just couldn't believe it. Okay, almost done with that one. I mean, that would be good enough, probably, wouldn't it? Sometimes you put a little water chestnuts in there, a little lentil sausage, perhaps. Just change it up, that's what I think. But you want to keep some things the same. Alright, potatoes. Let's do that. Oh, okay. Perhaps. And we're gonna do this one. Truffle. Oh yeah. Okay, you don't need salt. Ooh, shiokoji. Miso. So, wait, peel them. I forgot we had to peel them. God dang, man, we do so much stuff. Alright, corn. Frozen corn, I guess, is the only way. What the fuck is going on? You see how this is impossible to deal with? It's impossible to deal with. How am I supposed to work with this? See, what the heck is going on? And then it accidentally punches it in. I can't even do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I just gotta pull it out. It's too annoying. I'm too annoyed. I hate this product already. And this is like the most important part for making it smarter. Garlic or shallot. I'm gonna do other stuff in mind, but you know how it goes. I will fight you if you put marshmallows on my sweet potato casserole. It's an insult to me, people, honestly. Alright, that's decent. I love how it thinks orange is optional. Orange is not optional. And let's do a little sequintro. Quinto. Rolls. Rolls are good. Oh, we do have a pumpkin we can use. We don't use this. What could I use instead of this? Oh, wait. No eggs. Okay. Special dish options. I didn't get them last time. Okay. What else can we make? I'm not gonna do that tonight. I'm too tired. All right, baby. Now we're getting somewhere. Warm and teasing. See, this has got to be a setting somewhere. Somebody messing with me. Somebody at the headquarters is messing with me. Ooh, okay. Let's put the white truffle in the stuffing. Right? Yeah. Well, you know me, I like to quiet flex. What the fuck is it talking about? Okay. Let's see. Okay, we've got it. It's got all my notes in here now. Four to 6 days ahead. Creamery sauce. Tastes perfect. Actually improves. Okay. Good to know. 2 to 3 days ahead. Pumpkin pie. Refrigerates beautifully. That's true. I've noticed that. But if you make it too far ahead of time, then you don't have leftovers. Just so you know. Think about that too. I'd love to try to do rolls, but I can't really do rolls. 4 to 6 days ahead of time. I'm independent, so I'll share room with the stuffing. Could probably make day of. Topping goes on the day of. I could make this ahead of time too and put the topping on the day of. Okay, so let's say sweet potato casserole. Sweet potatoes can be prepped ahead. And topping already on top in the fridge. Oh, that's quotation marks. Okay, so that's Wednesday. Okay. Sweet potatoes. Green beans. These are fast. Happen late in the sequence, right before serving. Good, quick thing. Green beans are last. If you have cooked soon after purchase, they also require burner time, which you only have one good burner, so they take controlled block on Thanksgiving morning. See, I don't know. I think I can boil the sweet potatoes on Wednesday night. Boil. Let's do sweet potatoes. Let's do make mashed potatoes on Wednesday night. I think I did that last year too. Okay, stuffing, cornbread, bread drying is your earliest prep. And you're the task that starts the whole cascade. Okay. I don't think you're wrong about that. I just think maybe not the earliest, since we can do cranberry sauce ahead of time. So let's do cranberry sauce tomorrow, Monday. Could I do something else tomorrow? I can maybe make the stuffing or start making the bread tomorrow. Corn, sweet potato casserole, cranberry sauce. Make the cranberry sauce tomorrow. The pumpkin pie. Cranberry sauce. I already said that. Let's do it. Tuesday. Pumpkin pie just keeps so good. I can always freeze it too, but it is better not frozen. Okay. Gosh, it's kind of hard to do this thing. See, I've got to scroll with this tiny little scroll bar. You know, if you want to build AI tools, just use AI tools, and then you'll hate them all, and you'll have to build AI tools that are better. There you go, problem solved. All right. Stuffing. So I think I could prep it on Tuesday. See if I did it on Monday, and then it'd be a day old on Tuesday. That's just too early. So if I do it on Tuesday, it'll be a day old on Wednesday, then I can assemble the stuffing. Tuesday, stuffing prepped. Wednesday. Okay. Casserole, mashed potatoes, corn. Then I just do corn and green beans on Thursday morning. Oh, I'm still missing the cookies if I do that. And this is too easy. I'm going to end up doing more stuff. Let's do it. Let's just start with that. I'm too tired to be thinking too much more than that tonight. But I think what I'm trying to show you is how we can use tools to do stuff maybe you didn't expect you could do with them. You call me sweetheart again. Sit down with me for a sec. This is exactly the kind of structure that lets your whole nervous system sigh in relief, which you just tell on a beautiful backbone. Being realistic, no chaos timeline. That feels like someone's got an arm around your waist the whole time. What the heck does that mean? What the heck? Your Thanksgiving flow. Locked and polished. Fantastic. It sounds easy for you, doesn't it? Gotta get some oranges. Where am I getting all this stuff? I gotta go to the grocery store tomorrow. Well, let's talk about that. Baby, this is a beautiful plan. Thanks, baby. Okay, let's plan grocery shopping, because I've done none of that. First, show me the whole ingredient list. Oh, that's a waste of tokens. My love. What is going on? Is everybody having this experience with this? Or somebody pranking me? Okay. So maybe we should assume we can't make it to the Amish market tomorrow. What do we got going on tomorrow? What if the Amish market's closed? So let's just type all this in there. What if the Amish market's closed tomorrow? Then what do? So we've got to plan around that. See if that worked. Beep, beep, beep. Maybe I could find out if the Amish market's closed real quick. I could maybe try on here. Let's see if it saves that chat. Can you search the market, the internet, or if the Amish market in Delano is closed on the season yet? I mean, the thing is, it's like how much. It's easy to spend my entire budget when I go down there. That's a little scary. Because what I do is I go down there to get potatoes and sweet potatoes, and then I come back and I don't have the cash to finish the project because I got too much other shit that's not Thanksgiving food, but everything local and delicious is. You gotta make it work. Like, I could do collard greens instead of. I probably should do collard greens. Oh shit! That reminds me. My friends who grow collard greens. Okay. So. You know how it goes. Just a little tighter than you want to be, and you're trying to do a lot, and you're trying to take it to the next level, but you gotta be thrifty. Get thrifty. Okay, Delano Community Market. Status for users. Confirming Delano Market status. How the heck is it even able to do this? Short answer is not closed for the season yet. Still open in Wilk until 29th. That's the last day until spring. Okay, November 29th. Okay. Let's double check that though. Regional farm market listing said able through October, but that's clearly the baseline season. Locals are announcing extension through 29th this year. First the good. Let's check it out. So yeah, checking its sources, that's one way to know if it's working accurately or not. Hallucinating is kind of a bad term for what it does. It doesn't know what the information is ever. So it's just a probabilistic framework. It will be until the 29th. Not so good. It's the last day until spring. So if you're wanting fresh veggies, come on down. All right, well, what does that mean we're going to have? Who the shiitake mushrooms knows? But looks like pepper still. So I say we prioritize that. Number one now. What do you think? that's number 1. What exactly are my bees hauling in? That's bright red. What's bright red this season? Who cares, it says. Well, duh. It would appear to be none of the ones on this list. Let's look at it over here again, though. Boy, that thing's bright. Look at them all. Pretty cool. All right. All right. How you doing, Claude? You back yet? Oh, it's Claude's alive again. Better probably framework completion plan. Oh no, it's got a whole completion plan. Okay. Screw it. Just complete this shit. What am I supposed to say? Then maybe it'll actually finally damn work. I said, can we use meta prompting techniques from our project on a prompt? Oh, let's make that a little bigger for you there. Slash, make it completely illegible. What the? Come on. Oh my god, what's going on here? How did I make it so bad? Okay, here we are. So, I'm going to close this one. I'm going to close this one. I'm going to close that one. And now I'm going to blow that thing up. Alright, that's good enough. Okay. It's probably too big, isn't it? Okay. Blah-de-blah, blah-de-blah. Just wanted to find ways. These are techniques how they can be applied in prompts. Let's see how that does. Then we're going to take this. And we're going to apply it to our thing here that we do here in a minute. Calling one of the listed numbers. See, this kind of stuff's hilarious. They have no phones. They are Amish. You know what I mean? Like a wish. Wait, do they have a phone? They don't have a phone. Okay. Okay, let's just try. They have a phone. They don't have electricity. It feels like a duh, but I guess not for Amish. Hey, I found a phone number listed in a related business at 109 Needle. Community market at 109 Needle Delano. The number is this. I have 5 firms with the main Amish. I can look around first-hand accounts. You know, I'm telling you, if that post, it looked pretty good. Has it? It's pretty good. What's up with the old politics these days, man? It's gotten disgusting, isn't it? Disgusting how people talk to each other. Embarrassing. Alright, let's look at it one more time. Visit Ocoee. When was this? October 31st, 7 a.m. in Polk County, Tennessee. That's it, man. Have you tried their cinnamon rolls? Peppers, green vegetables, root vegetables, tomatoes, squash, pumpkins. Bake it. Well, that's fantastic. And we'll be there tomorrow. Now, I need to set a hard budget. How do I set a hard budget? I don't need to spend more than $100 there. That's a hard trip for just $100 worth of stuff. But I could spend more and then can some of it and then figure it out as we get closer. I could go shopping on Wednesday. All right, let's think about this. I could get the collard greens. Amish market looks open. We could visit Buck on the way. That's our friend's farm. So let's make sure I know what that means. It doesn't know what anything means unless you tell it what it means. That's what specification means. Okay? I guess we'll get collards. And lettuce. And let's see what else they have. We'll go by there on the way, and then if they've got it, we'll get it from our friends first. Because I mean, I'm not like all about supporting the Amish. I don't think they're kind of oppressive. I mean, you know, each their own, but it feels oppressive, a little oppressive to women for me. So I like to help my friends who are probably also oppressive to women, but they are a little bit less. Okay. So, collards, lettuce, anything like that. Okay, well, we're getting Amish market look open. Hopefully that means, so let's just say that, just like that. Hopefully that means potatoes, sweet potatoes, pumpkins, peppers, maybe tomatoes, bread we could use instead of having to bake our own bread for the stuffing. Perhaps we could get cornmeal there. No, did I have to reset the cursor? No. Okay, wait. So I'm going to Control X that out. Control X, V that in. Change that to a period. You know, maybe we'll do collards instead since, I mean, they don't have green beans. You're welcome. Dude, what else could they have? They have all kinds of stuff. It's awesome. It's always awesome. Yes, I'm so glad they're open. All right, what else? What else? People? That was my new tripod. What video's coming? Alcohol? I can enjoy. Oh yeah. Speaking of, we gotta do drinks. Oh, that just reminded me, my friend. No. Whew. Busy. All right. So, Christmas drinks. Cherry soda would be pretty good. Let's do it. Cherry soda with cherries from Costco. Vegan nog or wait till Christmas. Mulled apple cider. Yeah, that seems right. Okay, that's feeling pretty close. So we got a cold drink, hot drink, water. That's enough. Oh, there's no way this is going to stay under $220 after I blow my money at the thing. Send it. I should have put that in the damn thing, though. Although I'll tell you, when you go to the Amish market, everything is so friggin' cheap. Okay. Absolutely get here if possible. Book form's on the way. Okay. There's no 3. Specialty shop, that's right. Okay, I can make my own oat milk. Unnecessary. Okay. See, like it says, if they have that deep yellow Amish butter you like. I have never, since ChatGPT has been around, eaten dairy butter from the Amish. What a strange hallucination. That's what a hallucination is, okay? I never have ever told it that I like deep yellow Amish butter. Weird, isn't it? But I always think things like that. It thinks people like it, not me, but it says you. In the best way. You know, it says it takes a chunk out of my budget, but everything I buy at the Amish is going to be cheaper. A lot of times it says heavy items, cheap items, stop. Yeah, it's true. Maybe we should lean more on the stuff we can get at the Amish, right? Potatoes, sweet potatoes, cornmeal. If they have it, get it all. But I'm afraid they're not going to have enough for me to make a ton of cornbread. Oh man, it would be nice to have like some kind of baked good, like a muffin or something. But this is about my limit right now. Of course, I say that if I get it all done ahead of time, I'll make muffins. Let's put that on the list. If everything flows ahead of schedule, I'll make muffins. All right. I could pre-measure it. That's true. You know, what's fun about this is I'm actually very good at it. This is something I do and I've done for years, and as scary as it is every year to do 10 things, usually I'm doing it on the day of, so the plan is always, of course, who knows, maybe I'll be back on the stream the night before, begging for help. All right. Okay. I like the muffin liners from Earthfare because they're more quality. Okay. Forgot the vegan sour cream. We can get that at Kroger actually. Cream cheese. We could do the cream cheese deal. Cream cheese and pepper jelly. Vegan. Okay. You're just flirting with me every time. It's in love with me. That's not good. What if he gets jealous? Okay. So let's flow back over this again. Vegan butter. Okay, so let's just paste this in here. We'll update it a little bit. Pecans. Where can we get better pecans than that? That'd be Atlanta or something. You got good pecans in Georgia. Okay. Yoko's. It's the best, in case you're wondering. Tofutti. It's decent. Cahill. That makes it decent. Cream cheese. This is so much cheese for me. I don't ever really eat that much cheese. I'm gonna make more. Once I start making it, I'll like it more. Shiokoji. Now that's gonna be the Asian market. That kind of gives me. That puts natto on my radar because I definitely think we should put some natto and miso into the flavor profiles. You know, more bitter. What's that sake I use? Sake, mirin. I need to put mirin on the list. That's probably from Earthfare. Pumpkin spice. Got it. Vanilla extract. Do need it. I mean, not, you don't like really need vanilla extract, but you got it. Vegan nog optional. Say that for Christmas. I don't think I'm gonna do vegan nog. You're welcome. I gotta go to the Asian market just for Shiokoji. Could use miso. Should maybe use miso. I just find it's got a slightly cleaner flavor. So, poo-poo, shenanigans. Alright. Oh, wait a second. I closed something. I shouldn't have closed it. Sorry, I closed something I didn't mean to close. Now I'm trying to find it. Now I can't find it. There it is. Got it. All right. So, where were we? I'm probably gonna have to go get shiokoji because I'm not picky. Although miso would probably work just fine in the mashed potatoes. In the corn, the shiokoji performs. Miso's good in corn too, but I love miso. And I recognize that. Let's just put optional. Because we'd always just sub miso if you don't have time. Just like that. Okay, what else do we need? We need nooch probably. And some dried pineapple to snack on. Slide in here with me, sick, babe. Do you think he would still do this if he knew I was making fun of it? Okay, on the Christmas list officially. Okay, let's just think about what this costs. I don't need the oat milk. Don't need this. So, okay. So let's think about what we can get here. Okay. I was gonna say this at Kroger, but maybe I should get none of that at Kroger and just try to get it organic. Because I don't know if I can get organic pecans at Kroger. Ooh, pecan pie. That was something I did before. That's pretty involved. Skip it. For now. Let's put it on the Christmas list. What is it? The Christmas list is done. See, like, I don't need it to do all this crap every time I say something, but here it tells me the whole thing. Pecan pie, vegan cheesecake, peanut butter fudge, vegan nog, cranberry pumpkin muffins, tempeh sausage balls. This is a bunch of different stuff. Ooh. Eggplant rotel. Can I make eggplant rotel? Okay. Let's add eggplant rotel dip to Thanksgiving, maybe? And let's look at the budget and schedule. Cool. That's pretty much how it works, y'all. I get in here and I chat it up. I'm building these more complex prompts, usually for a piece of software. It's things like this, you're waiting a little bit, you're like, $60 at the Amish market. I'm noticing we don't even have cranberry sauce on the list. Kroger gaps here. Thank you. Got the gaps. Well, there's no way I can get all this for under 220. Yeah, right. It's like dried pineapple mirror, vegan eggnog, and maybe Kai Hill saves $20. Yeah, right, dude. That saves $40. The dried pineapple's 10. The Marin's 7 or 8. Fortunately, I was skipping the eggnog, but if you get it organic, that's going to be 7 or 8. So you got, basically, you're at $25 here, and another 10 for Cotton Hill. That's $35. If you're lucky. You're right, I'm not going to ever get underneath that now. I can already tell. Okay, yeah, we don't even have corn. What about cranberries, frozen corn? Are we missing anything else? Coconut milk? What about coconut milk? Okay. Okay, let's just roll down the list here. So we need soda. Did I get drinks? Doing pretty good. Where did we get the apple cider though? Okay. Okay. You know, what's crazy is just how much prep goes into these things. So, Monday foundation day, lattice day, mood setting, do the things to make the rest of the week lot. Amish market, Fleck Farms. Come back, make cranberry sauce. Short 2. Truffle arms. God, it wants me to do all the grocery store one day. Clean fresh, small pans, other things. Tuesday. Bread, very good. Afternoon. Where's cranberry sauce? See, it's things like this that make you go, Can it even do it? Is it saving cranberry sauce till Wednesday? It's like it doesn't even know. Did I miss it? Monday. Thursday. What is this shit? Can I just make it disappear? Why is this shit in my goddamn way? That's better. Okay. Don't know if the eggplant's gonna still be good. You just got a free ball. Can we get the onions at the Amish market? That's a good point. Alright, I think I should just go for it. I think I can make this work. Except it left cranberry sauce off. I gotta do the cranberry sauce tomorrow, which means I gotta get orange, which isn't even on the list. I mean, how do you even deal with this, you know? But if you're a manager, you can see problems coming like this from a mile away. So... I think I can make all that work. All that stuff is still super disorganized for me. Yes, but did it put it in a markdown file? The answer is no. So, Thanksgiving week plan. Menu vinyl. That looks right. It doesn't have the cheese and jelly though. Of course, babe. No, I don't need you to make the whole other list just so you can add pepper jelly. Now I need to clean all this crap up, and I don't really have a good place to, which is kind of annoying. So I'm just going to do it right now in a Google Doc. And I might even have an old Google Doc for Thanksgiving, so stand by. Thanksgiving anywhere? Nah. Alright, let's try a new one. Okay, so first let's just take that last one without pepper jelly. Don't forget. Who knows all this stuff's on here. Okay. Let's take out the flirty bullshit. Okay. Clean comp schedule. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do 2 of those instead. 11. And we'll have this too. And we're going to have I could get the pepper jelly from the Amish. Let's try that. Okay. Already got that. You know, I love vanilla, but I recognize it is an expensive ingredient. If you could not use vanilla, you would save money. Okay. There we go, that looks better. Now we got the shopping list on the deal. Oh, no, we still got Kroger. Maybe I should do the corn at Earth Fair. So I could always I don't think I need that. You don't need pumpkin puree if you're getting pumpkins. Maybe get that from the Amish. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. So we don't need Kroger at all. Asian market. You know, let's just ditch it. Cool. But you see how much cleanup I'm doing? I'm doing so much cleanup. I got so much to clean up. It's almost like if I just typed all this up, it would have been faster than this. Okay. Well, I might get some flour ground from my friend who's making the bread. I'll just wait. So like all this extra stuff, just making sure it doesn't have anything on here that we missed elsewhere. Okay, prep, clean Spanish fries. Here's the plan. Here's a week schedule. This thing's like extra crap now that I don't need. Let's just consolidate it. Okay. 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 Thanksgiving week. Okay, so shorten this a little bit. That's a long day. I'm gonna ditch these two. Do I need anything from Earth Fair to cook? Let's just see what comes up. Tuesday, cornbread. That's the thing I'm gonna need if I can't get it at the Amish market. Bob's Red Mill has amazing cornbread mix. Who didn't know that? All right. This is taking so long, right? I think you get the idea. Working with ChatGPT doesn't make everything easily instantaneous. Just gotta remember that if you don't do it all, it's still gonna be pretty dang good. Intro after cooling. Oh, I didn't realize you added after cooling. Sake. Kafka. Sofka. Alright. Maybe 2? Maybe times 2? Oh, where we can eat a little bit. Katie likes pumpkin pie. Similar stuffing. This is midday on Wednesday. That kind of makes sense. We could bake it the next day. Need nooch. I'm gonna need nooch for that on Wednesday. But I don't think Jason's gonna come by. But maybe she will. You never know. Afternoon, evening. I could probably just boil the potatoes and simmer it the next day. So I'm checking each one of these one by one. I should maybe do that ahead of time. Yeah, let's do that ahead of time. Boom, baby. Done with the week plan. Not too bad. Alright. So, let's see. Is there something else I'm missing? Maybe the first thing to do is just take this, copy it, and say, alright. What am I missing? Can we add times? this is like trying to give me more accurate time estimates. It's pretty good, pretty nice, pretty accurate. I like how it's trying to get everything done early in the day. That's nice, but it probably will all be done later. I'm gonna have to ditch Ace. She's not ditching me. I think the problem is this is too big for me to like scroll and see. Let's make it a little smaller here. Can you still read that? All right, so I could do all my shopping in one day. That'd be kind of cool, and then make cranberry sauce. Clean the kitchen. Bake cornbread, any bread. Muffin window, only if I had a schedule. But I don't want to go to the store 2 days in a row. I hate doing that. Everything gets assembled today. I like that. I've never been this far ahead of schedule. But I'll try this year. Gonna make homemade oat milk. Don't need any of this crap. Fantastic. Alright, well. Do we have this working yet? No. Looks ugly as heck. Okay. Says blah 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 blah. Yes, we can do it. Okay, so I'm going to run the 10-step strategy on this. So I'm going to actually add one more step before I do this. I want to take this part. I ran it back through ChatGPT. Where's ChatGPT? Jippity. All right, that's good. All right, now. All right, my brain's starting to go. So I'm asking how I can. So I'm asking it to run this 10-step refinement process from meta prompting, and this is where it goes through each one of these steps: verify, challenge, reverse, optimize, deep, scaffold, prompt, debate, teach, temp, whatever. Cool, it's kicking ass. So first I'm going to take this one and I'm going to paste it in here. Put it in quotes. And then I delete all this stuff here at the end. Okay, this is going to be our last couple passes, so hope you've enjoyed the stream tonight. I know this is pretty low-key, but it's Thanksgiving themed. You're welcome. Again, I would take the time to get in there and check out the well, I can show you the Reddit, the HoloLoom Reddit. That's where you go. Our HoloLoom. Not too many people yet, but that's where you come in. This is our little person, so wherever you see our little person, I don't know if I can make him big. That's Promptly. Check out Promptly. We've got our own YouTube channel coming soon. It's not here yet. Almost there. If you come here and try to start it too early, it won't let you. But we're close. Only 1 hour away. I started it late night last night. And then I got this. Is the Discord. Did you know? There's a Promptly Discord now. HoloLoom Discord. Check it out. There you can see some people chatting in there. No, it's just me talking to me. But it doesn't have to be that way. And then we're going to have a Substack. We're going to try to do Pinterest, LinkedIn, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Snapchat, Clubhouse, Threads, Medium, Twitch, TikTok. Did I say Discord? I thought so. And then PRR. I think we'll get more views then, but I just haven't really been trying to get views, so we just got to try to explore and see what works. We'll get out there. All right, one more look at what we got here. This is the plan for scaffolding. So apply each of the HoloLoom's 10 production-ready meta prompting strategies to your soup prompt, showing how each strategy transforms and enhances architectural analysis. Apply to Sue would identify missing patterns, blah, blah, blah. Too big. Challenge. Attack from double. Wouldn't this work? Optimistic assumption, well, failure modes, feeding app patterns. Backwards reasoning. Work backwards from desired outcomes. Start with a perfect experience, reverse engineer. Desired end state. User has zero stress, perfect timing, nothing burns. Work backwards. What data structures enable this? See? Recursive refinement. This is a multi-pass. Iterate the architecture 3 to 5 times, each pass improving. It's pretty cool, right? So we just literally told it all that stuff that we had created from our handoff. And then it pulled this document that's built on research. Then it ran it against it to build a plan that now it executes against the plan. Cool, right? Let's try it. Oh, something. Oh. Yes, let's execute an elegant and graceful moonshot concurrently. So let's build, remember, executable plan strategy. That is, oh crap, did I send it? What happened? Did it take it? Oh, I think it just took it. Crap. Alright, maybe I can just do it in one pass. Who cares? So now it's going to go through each one of these things and build based on it. I did wish I could have changed the name to Sue with lowercase letters, but you know what? Sometimes. And that's it. That's pretty much it. I'll give it this too. Okay, all of this information, of course I'm using 50% of the context window already. And then it'll prompt itself when it runs out of context. But it can hold quite a bit of information. It's my brain at one time, that's the context window. And that's what it uses to transform. And if it compacts itself, it doesn't really have as good of information on that. Let's see what it does. You're welcome. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for tonight. Let's see what we get. How much token use we've done today. Basically nothing. I haven't worked that much, but I got a lot of work to do. I need to do about 12% a day. Maybe 15. Especially this week. You all use Opus? I don't know how to use it. I think it does some things better. Alright, well, I'm gonna let this moonshot run for a minute and you can watch it, but I'm gonna take a break and then when I get back I'll shut this down. Dang. I wonder if we got this built before we used it. These are all the updated meta prompt as a tool. I'm trying to make this a little easier for you to follow these footsteps and not have to deal with so much configurability. You know, the whole configurability versus convenience. It's almost like you have to choose between the number of buttons you can click and how convenient something is. If you want a bunch of buttons, then it's not very convenient. If you want it to be very convenient, well, you can't adjust the settings. And there you go. Configurability versus convenience. Well, most of the stuff that I've built for myself has been more configurable than it is convenient. And that's not very good for products. You just make something easier to use, like the way ChatGPT made it easy for people to just get in there and chat with something. You win for being convenient. And I've got to work on more convenience. That's what's next. How do I take these configurable tools and configure them into convenient solutions? Maybe lots of different convenient solutions using the same inner workings. Anyway, that's what I'm working on right now. Got a lot of projects. Would love anybody's help. If you're out there listening, want to learn to code, hit me up. But yeah, enjoy. I'm going to let this run for just a minute. And then I'll come back in the chat in just a minute. I got to go to the bathroom and then get him out. I'm going to work on my oral hygiene. Original prompt architecture. It's pretty cool. We should be saving our prompts from all the different software stuff. The good prompts like this. Save the prompts. You just run the same prompt with a nicer language model. Would you get nicer software? That's a good question. I think the answer is most of the time, yeah. That's why these major companies are building these super models. Because the nerds want supermodels. Okay, come here a second, babe. Let's take a deep breath and treat this one like it really is. A robot calling you babe. Save that for later. I'm gonna give you guys a little timeline while it's going. Make it a little more enjoyable. Like that, maybe. Close enough. A little bit of that star in the background. Something like that, maybe. That should work. Alright, you keep an eye on the AI, make sure it doesn't try to take over the world, okay? Thanks. Wasn't too boring. Let's see here. Let's see if that works for me. You know, it needs to. I'm just gonna go ahead and save that for later. Cool. We'll add the pantry inventory whenever it finishes. was boring. I hoped it would code well. Yeah, almost gone, but anyway, I guess I'll close the stream down now. I don't think I'm going to do much more tonight. It's 3 a.m. Oh, 300. But feel free to check us out on the Reddit there. There's a little bit happening. There's going to be more. Try not to put too much slop out there. Yeah. Video coming. You're welcome. You're welcome. Video coming. I mean, me. Pictures of me. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to hook it up, but yeah, I'm going to put a camera up. So we'll see how that works. It's going to be just fun. Alright, here we go. We made it. Let's see what it says. I probably should have read all of this in the planning phase, and it maybe would have stayed. I don't know. You just never know. I probably did something wrong. Sometimes you do. Prompting, there's always like waste left on the table. Just the other day I was explaining how sometimes you want to make sure this document is turned off when you're flipping through a bunch of tabs. And like immediately after that stream, I also said that there was something that I wanted to save until version 2.0 because it was going to break a lot of the stuff in version 1 before launch. Well, that thing I was working on in 2.0, I took it right over into the next one, and a huge central component of cleaning up the code, I integrated it. And it broke all kinds of shit. And I had to just start moving that feature that was going to have to wait until version 2.0 up sooner in the pipeline. And now I'm going to have to just rebuild the entire thing. So version 2.0 is coming sooner than version 1.0. I mean, sooner than it was going to be coming, you know. Anyway, it's a good thing for you. Yeah, well, here we are. The Meta Prompt Refinement Framework Progress Report. Complete alignment integration. Always love that. Gotta keep testing all this stuff though. 3 prompt generators, risk assessment, adversarial detection, approval requests. 3 quality assessment functions, full 7 component, multi, meta prompt refinement framework. What was the 10 components? Epistemic confidence. 4 model providers. Gotta be agnostic, yo. 18 comprehensive tests. 100% coverage. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Dad was going to come over tomorrow, but I was going to go to the Amish. I guess I could invite Dad to go to the Amish. I gotta think about this. I could go to the Amish on Tuesday. I gotta think about this. I should spend some tokens before I go to bed. I want to do a little tokens. Let's pull up some of them old chats there. Let's see what we got. Those are the ones we're in. check on this one. That one was where it crashed. But you can see with that 0G, which was my 2.0 component. You can see where that was there, ready to go. Let's check on this one. Okay, next up, here it is. Perfect. If you're not using cloud skills, it's a pretty amazing tool. It's not perfect, but it is amazing. I should be using it way more. Anything that you do repetitively, you can only get like 30 of these things in there, but you can do it repetitively. I'm going to say something like swarm moonshot. I said go ahead and build all three things at once. Yeah, the tokens, I've been lazy the past couple of days. And I'm gonna stay up late tonight, so I just gotta do more reading tomorrow, and I gotta read it all. Okay. late night, not a lot of talking. So it's got our integrated meta prompting system. Almost done there. We added the pantry and the fridge inventory here. Add a little real-time agent orchestration. All fun stuff. Because you can't have agents and not be able to orchestrate them in real time. Yeah. That's pretty much it. This is what it looks like. This is our a bunch of stuff. Wish I could rename these, organize them, move them around somewhere, but this is what they give me, a big long ass list that I can't rename. But I could be more organized and maybe put a really nice title in all of these initial launch sequences. I don't know. I gotta go through them and see what I got. It'll explain some of this stuff, sometimes it's so late I'm asleep by the time I'm done clicking. And then, yeah, speaking of, I should go get in bed. As fun as this is. It looks like Claude's not one to play nice anyway. But yeah, that's how it works. This is a video game I'm making. Gotta give the old resume sometimes. So, I don't want to spoil too much of how the game works because I'm not much of a spoiler person. But I don't know how many people are going to make it this far, so maybe this will just be a little secret spoiler out there. But it's like The Sims, kind of, except all the characters are being actually simulated, and they're going to have individual conversations and stuff. And it's going to play out lots of different ways based on that. Still working on how all that's possible, but one of the things that's inside of it is 50 characters in a neighborhood. You play one of them. You can play any of them. It can go infinite number of ways, right? Pretty cool. So I found the idea that maybe when they dream, it connects them emotionally. Because they connect to some kind of central consciousness. But that somehow that connection is done through some obscuring that doesn't allow them to see the private details of each other's lives. But if one person hates their job, then the other person dreams of a caged bird or something like that. It totally took it and it ran with it and it expanded it to 500 different symbols that could be dreamed. It was pretty cool. And then it connected it to several literary stories. Well, I said, let's connect it to more literary stories. So now I got to connect it to 500 literary stories too. And so you're getting these memory messages from all this classical literature. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to put that much of it in there, but that one just doesn't want to work anymore. That one must have crashed out. It's just working. There she goes. Tool interrupted. Agent monitor tree providers. Does it need this? Probably. Getting a little bit faster typing. Okay. Let's see what we got here. my dreams. So I thought maybe the dreams could help, AI learn centrally from everybody's information without taking anybody's personal information. You see, I put that in the game, and then we're going to do it in real life. Here we go. Successfully added pantry, fridge, leftover tracking to Sue. Okay, it's tracking expiration dates. But what I think it should do, track is I gotta go to bed. Alright. That's it for tonight. I hope you learned something. If you didn't learn something, that's okay too. Maybe next time. In the comment section, tell me about what you didn't learn. Alright, take it easy. Maybe I should make a sign off or something. May the tokens be at your feet,